we've been hearing a lot about Sarah Palin has a new reality show, right? Well, there's a new article in People magazine out about her family, and we're learning a little bit more, not only about Sarah Palin, but also about her husband, Todd. It's a really interesting look at their family. You know, they don't do interviews very often. And you get this interesting picture of this couple that's been together for a couple of decades now. And Todd Palin, who retired recently from some 20 years working, as we heard about, he'd be gone for 6 months working up on the oil rigs in Alaska. So he's home. And it really seems like from this article, he is managing the day-to-day flow of this family and of Sarah Palin in her current career.
Yeah, he shoots the video for her reality show. And what I thought was really interesting in the article is that she has a say. She gets to take part in the editing because, you know, she's so skeptical of the media. So she made this deal. She said, I'll do this show, but only if I can be there and get to dictate what gets on the show. And so far, the producer has said that she has not asked for anything to be deleted.
Right. I thought the one thing that jumped out at me was one of the camera guys said she was good with a gun.
Well, that's no surprise.
No, you want to know that. You want, you know, you want truth in advertising.
Yeah.
So you want to know that she's really, you know, walking the walk.
Authentic.
Exactly.
Exactly. Right.
Which is some of what you're getting. It's interesting because the article starts off, they're talking about she's eating some reindeer chili.
Yep.
And I had to stop for a minute.
That's normal in Alaska,
thought,
I'm sure.
Oh, Rudolph.
I know, poor Rudolph.
But you're right, but it is. It's something that's normal.
I had the same experience eating kangaroo in Australia. Perfectly normal.
Yeah, you have to get used to it. Rabbit in other areas of the country. Speaking of eating, Sarah Palin also getting a lot of attention this week. She's in Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah.
About cookies. So if you haven't heard about this, you know, schools around the country talking about nutritional guidelines, what should be offered in schools, what shouldn't be.
Mrs. Obama, big proponent of nutrition in schools.
Absolutely, working on her obesity things there. Well, Sarah Palin was about to appear at an event, and she said, you know, I hear that they want to take cookies and cakes out of the school, and this is sort of what she's calling a nanny state. Don't tell me what my kids can eat. I'm going to bring cookies. Well, there's a little bit of miscommunication. The State Board of Education said, look, we're not mandating what can and can't be in schools, simply some guidelines, but boy, has it got everybody riled up about who should decide what your kid can eat and where.
And that was her point in bringing the cookies. She said, the school shouldn't be telling you what your kids can eat, it should be the parents. And apparently she got a huge round of applause when she made that statement in a speech. So at least the people at her event support what she did.
There you go.